What's going on, everybody? Mark Fleetwood here. Welcome back to the Daily Grind Trader. Today I'm talking about Ravencoin again. You guys know at least once a week I do a Ravencoin update, and we will get to price analysis and technical analysis, all that good stuff. I promise you I will get there. But first, please give me just a few minutes to explain to you why Ravencoin is the coin that I check in on at least once a week. Why Ravencoin is my largest holding, why it's the only coin I mine, all that stuff. Let me explain why Ravencoin is so important to me, because I feel it's necessary, because I do these Ravencoin analysis so often. Now let's get started here with ravencoin.org. This site will go over the white paper, how to get your wallet, how to buy Ravencoin, all that stuff. It's a very good read, honestly. It's a very good read, especially if you're just getting into Ravencoin. There are three people I want to make sure to give credit to. It is Tron Black, Bruce Fenton, and Patrick Burns. There is no CEO of Ravencoin. There is no president, no foundation, no central corporate leadership team, nothing like that. It's completely decentralized. But those three individuals, it is their brainchild. Tron Black is the lead developer. Patrick Burns is one of the initial investors. He also was the CEO of Overstock.com and Medici Ventures. So very important partners with Ravencoin. And Bruce Fenton is an exceptionally smart businessman and did a lot to make Ravencoin ready for the future. With that being said, guys, remember it is completely decentralized. There was no founders fees, no ICO, no pre-mine, none of that stuff. Completely decentralized, fair open launch. The Genesis node was mined January 4th of 2018. That was the genesis of Ravencoin. I'm gonna go into it's a blog page, but I'll link it in the description as well. And this person talks about no ICO, no pre-mine, no founder developer set aside, no fundraising, no corporate structure. All coins are issued through proof of work. Now the reason why that's important is because Raven is not at risk of being classified as a security. Anybody who has been in the crypto market since the 2017 bull run, you guys might remember that for a small period of time, I believe it was near the end of 2018, maybe 2019, for a small period of time, XRP overtook Ethereum as the #2 crypto in the world. SEC filed the lawsuits against XRP. I believe XRP won, but it's irrelevant because they lost so much in that time. They lost 60% of their price, and that's not really the important part. They gained a lot of that price back, but they lost 60% while other coins were growing exponentially, and they did not grow. Not only did they not grow and they didn't stagnate, but they declined by 60% during other coins' growth. They dropped from #2. I believe right now they're the #7 or 8 coin. Very unfortunate for Ripple, but they are centralized. It is a centralized project. Here is something else that's telling about this. Even Ethereum is at risk with Ethereum 2.0 when it goes from proof of work to proof of stake. The SEC can classify that as a security at that point. So again, Ethereum, great project, amazing growth. We all know how good Ethereum is, but at the same time, it could get stunted by regulation. Ravencoin, those three that I talked about earlier, were thinking ahead, and Ravencoin is SEC compliant right from the jump. I want to take a look at the Ravencoin burn page, and you guys can check this out too, ravencoinburn.org. 35,000, little over 35,000 assets created so far, and 16 million Ravencoin burned so far, a little over $1.8 million total of Ravencoin burn out of the space. No longer exists. The Ravencoin halving for the mining reward will happen in January. The block reward will go from 5,000 Ravencoin to 2,500, cutting the incoming supply in half, which could increase demand by a good amount, especially if NFTs and other uses for the assets continue to grow. The demand will grow exponentially because the incoming supply gets cut in half. The NFT marketplace, this is really cool. Ravencoin art, NFT art from the Ravencoin marketplace, where you can buy, sell, trade all the art, all the NFTs. So this is just really cool. And there's one other thing I want to show you guys before I get to the price action. Scotch rum. And I've actually been in contact with this individual waiting for a return. But the individual here is creating a distillery for Scottish rum. And they are funding it with Ravencoin, where you donate, or not really donate, but you invest with your Ravencoin, and for 30 Ravencoin, you'll receive a rum token as a investor in this distillery, which I think is really cool. It's a really cool way to use Ravencoin. And if this becomes massively adopted, it could be absolutely huge for Ravencoin. So now, with all that out of the way, let's get into price action. Alright guys, so here we are, we're on the 4-hour chart for Ravencoin, and not much has really changed. Now we had a little bit of a dump yesterday, or 2 days ago, and you can see this, the bull flag didn't break up, and I thought we were going to have a range here that we could trade in for a while before testing this. It broke down, and it broke the support line here, and it broke into, this is just funny that, you know, I had mentioned before that price action tends to like to hit converging areas, where we had this old resistance down and this support that it's been a good support for a long time now. I mean, this was support even back here, September 20th. This was a support. This dump tested both of these lines and then came right back up and right back into our wedge, or into our triangle. Guys, the price action is ready to go. There's not a whole lot to say about it because it's a long-term build-up move, but it's going to go, and it's going to go shortly. It's going to be surprising to some with how quick it's going to move, but we're back into the support. And typically what happens right before the bulls really run wild, the bears make one more push and liquidate some weak hands. There was like $900 million liquidated out of the crypto market when this drop happened, and it happened the same way on Bitcoin. Big drop down. It was probably 12%, no, 16%. So if you were leveraged, if you were over leveraged and you got liquidated from a 17% drop, sorry. But that always happens before a big bull move. There's always a shakeout of weak hands. You have to expect it. You have to be safe. But with that being said, if you are long-term holding, you are in good position, because this is going to go, it's going to go parabolic. And that I can all but promise it's going to go parabolic. The bulls are going to start to jam up. The MACD is already flipping back around. The RSI is flip back up hard very quickly. It's the calm before the storm right now. It's really going to go hard. I can't say much more about it because it's just going to be repeating myself and just sounding like a moon boy, but it has to go. This consolidation has been way too long, and when it does, it's going to be a massive move. It's going to be absolutely incredible. So with that being said, guys, that's the video. I'm sorry the price action, there wasn't a whole lot more to talk about, but we held support. That dump didn't break us. We held support, and we're ready to go. We're ready to test this resistance again. 13 cents, we're going to test it, we're going to break it, and then we're going to be on to 50 cents to 75 cents, and then $1 by the time the halving happens. Hope you enjoyed the video, and as always, until next time, peace.